A very good morning, everyone. I, Shrija Kulkarni, welcome you all for an exciting tour of art exhibition conducted in our school, CHITRA An Art Gallery. If I could say it in words, there would be no reason to paint. Every child is an artist, and to recognize the artist in a child, nurture it, and grow in it, Chitrakoota School has always given them a wonderful platform. Chitrakoota had gone on a talent hunt to find various artistic skills in our children. For months, our children submitted their work, the best ones are chosen and will be presented in front of you. Why wait? Let us get into the gallery then. But wait, did you guess where have we actually arranged the art gallery? Well, it is the Buckingham Palace. Why wait? Let's get in then. Many had thought Chitrakoota School is actually an art school. But now we all can say it is one. It is only because of our children who are equally talented and the reason behind this big event, Chitra. On this occasion, first I would like to welcome our radiant and dynamic chairman, Mr. Chaitanya sir, who has been an inspiration to all of us. The next person whom I am welcoming now is charming, ever graceful and very encouraging principal, Mrs. Joyita Chatterjee. Let us hear few words from her.
Good morning and namaste to one and all present here today. Today is a very auspicious moment when we are going to inaugurate the beautiful virtual art exhibition of Chitrakoota. Exhibition is nothing but communication. Communication through our work, what we want to express to the world. Art is a very nice platform to do that. Our children have chosen different forms of art to express their feelings. When we hold our own creation, we feel, wow, this is what I failed to do and this is what it's so important for me to express. We are very thankful and grateful to our chief guest, Mr. M.S. Murthy, and also to our founder, Honorable Chairman, Mr. Chaitanya, who has thought that this is possible. Keeping everything in mind and having the blessings of Almighty and all the elders, we are today inaugurating our first virtual art exhibition of Chitrakoota 2020. Thank you.
On this occasion, it's an immense pleasure that I welcome our chief guest for the day. He is none other than Dr. M.S. Murthy. Dr. M.S. Murthy was born in 1960 at Bangalore. He has held 25 solo exhibitions all over India. In 2003, he won the International Biennial Award from the Iran Academy of Arts. 2006, he won the Karnataka Sahitya Academy Award for his essay collection Desi Nagu. In 2010, Government of Karnataka honored him with Rajyotsava Award for his achievement in the field of art. Dr. M.S. Murthy has served as the chairman of Karnataka Lalit Kala Academy from 2015 to 2017. In 2017, Government of Karnataka awarded the Lifetime Achievement Award Varnashilpi Venkatappa Prashasti to him. A child can learn and grow in various forms of arts. May it be Madhubani, Mandala, Varli or any folk art to name a few. And to learn these beautiful forms of art, our art teachers, Mrs. Shweta Malhotra and Mrs. Mahalakshmi, they inspire and teach our children to learn different forms of arts, to play around the different artistic skills and present beautiful arts. Well, this particular art gallery would not have been possible without our children who are equally talented. They pick up new forms of arts, they try to experiment with the various artistic skills and they have gone to create beautiful masterpieces. Well, let us have a look at them one by one. Who knows? Our little children might inspire some of us to at least create a small piece of art. Well, as you can see here, once we have entered the art gallery, there are 6 galleries. In fact, each gallery represents different forms of arts. I am actually very excited to show you all these beautiful collections of our children. So let us not delay. Let's get into the first gallery. Marvelous. Don't you see beautiful paintings here? Well, this is actually the gallery of Madhubani art. Now, before we go into each and every picture, let us get to know a little about Madhubani art. Come on. Madhubani art is also known as Mithila painting. It is a fusion style of Indian and Nepali painting. This painting is done using many materials such as twigs, brushes, matchsticks, and they make use of natural dyes. As you can see in this picture, beautiful art have been created by beautiful ladies. Now the similar kind of art you can actually see our children have created. Let's go back to the gallery now. Well, can you see the first picture here? Done by Lasya Suresh of 10th standard. Doesn't it look beautiful? Well, I am very eager to show you all how much the effort she has taken to make this beautiful art. Shall we have a look at it? Let's go then. Let's have a look how Lasya has actually prepared, or she has made this particular piece of art. The first art here is of Lasya Suresh. The description speaks by looking at the picture. She has used tangled lines to give ornate to her Madhubani art. In spite of no breathing space in this piece of art, the artwork looks extraordinarily striking. Well, let us see the process of making this particular art.
Hello, I'm Lasya of class 10A of Chitrakoota School. Today, I'm going to be doing Madhubani art. Madhubani art was initially practiced in the Mithali region of the Indian subcontinent. Today, it has become famous throughout the world. Madhubani art is done using different tools like fingers, pen nibs, and natural colors. This is mainly done by women in various parts of the Indian subcontinent. This art has become famous because of its geometrical and eye-catching shapes present in it. Thank you.
Well, that must have taken a lot of time and patience. Talking about patience, now when we come to the second picture, the art done by Shri Deepthi of 8th standard. Well, this art must have taken a lot of time and patience of hers. Let us have a look in detail how Shri Deepthi has actually created this art. Come on. Beautiful. Look at this symmetrical piece of art done by Shri Deepthi. Such a neat work with intricate lines. The work can be observed as a fusion of Madhubani and Mandala art. Both the fish appear a lot more effective, which mostly enhances the features of Madhubani art. Well, let us see in detail how she has actually prepared this piece of art.
Hello everyone, I am Sriditi from class 8th B studying in Chitrakoota School. I chose the topic Mandala art because they are considered to be as stress relievers. I love mandala art because I can think creatively and draw my patterns of my own. I am going to do this drawing on this sheet. Thank you.
That was a wonderful one, I must say. Talking about the different folk arts of our country, they mainly speak about the nature. Now coming to the next picture, that is the art done by Krisha Jain. Beautifully she has depicted two different animals. Now let us see in detail how she has actually created this beautiful art. Let's look at this beauty. The paintings were traditionally done on freshly plastered mud walls and floors of the huts. Krisha here has transformed a plain sheet of paper into a beautiful Madhubani art which clearly expresses her inner serenity. Let's have a look how she has actually prepared this art.
I am Krisha Ji of class 9 from Chitrakoota School. Today I am going to do Madhubani art. Madhubani art is also known as Mithila art. Madhubani art is one of the most famous art forms of India. This art form is known for its complex geometrical shapes, and this art form reflects festivals and rituals. This art form is a very unique art form, and I chose this art form because this is very attractive and colorful. Thank you.
Talking about the fish, we have another art done by Neeta M. Well, look at the art. It is so beautiful. I just love the color combination. Let us have a look how she has created this beautiful color scheme. Neeta M of 8th standard has created a spectacular art. We can be so obsessed the way she has used this color scheme, which has given a different dimension to the Madhubani art. It is the colors used that is actually adding life to the art. Now let us see how she has used these beautiful colors.
Hello everyone, my name is Neeta M. Kavle and I am from class 8 standard B section from Chitrakoota School. I have chosen Madhubani art, specifically Madhubani fish painting, because it is my favorite art form of all time. Our country has so many art forms and one of them is Madhubani. These paintings are originated in the Madhubani district in the Mithila region of Bihar. They depict beautiful paintings telling the social structure and the cultural identity. It might be difficult to draw, but the simple shapes and lines put together show the history of its art. The color combinations and the unique picture will definitely catch your eye. That is why I choose Madhubani art. Thank you.
Well, now that we are done with the fish, let's go to the parrot. Parrots are actually beautiful birds, especially the contrasting color, the body with green and the beak with the red. And that too created in Madhubani art form done by Siri Harish of 5th standard. Let us see how she has actually created this beautiful piece of art. Let's have a look at it. Madhubani is one of the famous folk arts in the world. This piece of art by Siri Harish will definitely take us back to the Mithila region, which expresses the creativity and sensitivity of the people of its region. Let's have a look at how she has actually done this piece of art.
Happy morning everybody, my name is Siri Harish from class 5B. I am studying in Chitrakoota School. Today I am going to do a Madhubani art. Madhubani art or Mithila painting is a style of Indian painting which was traditionally created by the women of various communities in Mithila region of Bihar. Why I like this is because of two reasons. The paintings are of religious motives and the central theme of all Madhubani paintings is love and its richness. Thank you.
Look at the next one, the Ganesha here. Well, this Ganesha is beautifully decked up, done by Dhriti Dinesh of 7th standard, especially in the Madhubani art. Well, I'm very much eager to see how she has actually beautifully made this. Let us have a look at it then. Dhriti has defined her passion in the form of Madhubani art by drawing such intricate lines with neatness. And the color scheme actually depicts the folk art form of Madhubani art. Let's see how she has created this beautiful piece of art. We all love peacocks, don't we? Especially for the beautiful color combination. Now we have one more art created by Naren of 4th standard. Let us see how he has actually created this beautiful art. The beautiful art of Madhubani comes from the rural areas of state of Bihar to the whole world. The art form has a speciality of bright colors and more lines as shown here by Naren, which looks equally intricate and pleasing. Let us see how he has made this. Who says that only colors can make an art beautiful? Well, here we have an art done by Janavi of 6th standard with just using a pencil. Let us see how beautifully she has created this piece of art. Madhubani paintings continue to primarily depict the nature and the Hindu mythological figures. And here, Janavi has beautifully defined the theme which is generally associated with birds, animals and natural objects.
Good morning, I am Janavi of grade 6B of Chitrakoota School, and today I am going to draw a folk art of a bird. I choose this drawing because nature is a part of art and we enjoy a lot drawing the nature. A bird, I choose a bird because the bird was looking cute and pretty.
Each artwork here is spectacular, I must say. Well, this gallery was about Madhubani art, so let's hop into the lobby and see what's in store for us. Yes, as I told you before, we have 6 galleries and each gallery represents different forms of arts. Now, just that we have finished with the Madhubani art, let us get into gallery 2 and see what's in store for us. Follow me. Wow, Look at the beautiful art here. Well, if I have to talk about this particular this gallery talks about the mandala art. Now, before I get into the details of how our children have done, let us have a look at how the mandala art is being done. Yes, mandala art. Mandala art is actually a complex abstract design that is usually in the circular form, as you can see in most of the pictures here. The word mandala is a Sanskrit word meaning a circle. It mainly constitutes geometric patterns, and our children have tried their hands beautifully to create different arts in the mandala form, which are inspirational and therapeutic. So let's go to the gallery and see how each child has made this piece of art. Now first, if I have to talk about, let me talk about the art done by Vanya Vatsal of 4th standard. Simple, elegant, intricate. That's what comes to my mind as soon as I see this art. So let us see in detail what exactly has Vanya done to create this beautiful art. Let's go. Look at the art. As I told you before, a mandala is a complex abstract design, and in Sanskrit word it means circle or a discoid. It mainly has geometric designs that holds a great deal of symbolism in Hindu and Buddhist culture. Perfect lines hold our attention to this beautiful mandala art by Vanya Vatsal. Let us see how she has created this one.
Happy morning. My name is Vanya Vatsal. I am studying in 4th standard B section in Chitrakoota School. The art form I have chosen is mandala art. Mandala is a geometrical configuration of symbols. Mandala art is a very ancient art form. From ancient times, mandala art is used by people for making patterns on clothes, decorating houses, etc. Mandala art has a great significance in religious practices. I chose this art form because I enjoy this and there is no boundary in putting my creativity into this art form. Thank you.
Well, Vanya, that must have been a tough one. Talking about that, let's go to the next art done by Rishita. Now here you can see, along with the intricate lines, she has even added some colors to it. That's looking spectacular too. Well, let us see how she has actually made this art. Rishita of 10th standard has perfectly blended the neon colors with warm colors, which is giving a great product. She has used this to express her Madhubani art as well as mandala art, which goes very well with the similar pattern designs. Let us see how she has created this one.
My name is Rishita Nandan Gowda from class 10A of Chitrakoota School. Today I have chosen the topic Madhubani art because Madhubani art is full of dazzling colors and beautiful designs. Madhubani art is a style of Indian painting practiced in the Mithila region of the Indian subcontinent. This painting is done with a variety of tools, including fingers, twigs, brushes, matchsticks, and natural dyes. It is characterized by its eye-catching geometrical patterns, and today I am doing it with the brushes. Thank you.
Well, those were two beautiful mandala art by our children. When we are done with this gallery, let's go to the lobby and see what is in there for us. Okay, so now we have finished gallery 1 and gallery 2, and I'm very excited to see what is there in store for us in the gallery 3. Follow me, let's go. Wow! They are totally different from the other two galleries. Well, this particular gallery mainly represents the clay and clay painting. So before we go into each art forms, let us see what exactly is clay and clay painting. Yes, we all must have played with the clay when we were small, or at least now with our children as parents. Now, using these clays of different colors and different forms, our children have gone to create beautiful models out of it. And not to forget, they have gone ahead too. They have used two combinations, that is painting as well as clay modeling, to bring about a beautiful art. I'm just waiting to see how our children have created those models. Let's get back to the gallery now. Okay. Let's go to the first picture done by Vihan Kulkarni. Vihan is a small boy, he's from 1st standard, and his tiny hands have made such a big model of Ganesha. I'm sure Ganesha loves him too. Let us see how these tiny hands have prepared this beautiful model of Ganesha. Let's have a look at it. Sculpture is the art of making forms and figures in clay or other materials. Now this is again an example of sculpture, that is a clay statue. Let us see how Vihan has made this beautiful model of Ganesha.
Hello everybody, my name is Vihan Kulkarni from 1st B section. I have chosen clay modeling. It's too fun and it's too colorful and the shape will come neat. So I have chosen clay modeling. In clay modeling, I have chosen Ganpati for the competition. Thank you.
I must say, Vihan's hands are magical. Talking about magical, let's look at the next model done by Aradhya Prabhakar. Well, this is a beautiful peacock. I was talking about peacock in the previous gallery, and we have a peacock here too. Let us see how Aradhya Prabhakar of 3rd standard has created this beautiful model of peacock. Let's have a look at it. Here we have beautifully created 3D clay model, which looks like a digital 3D sculpture, which is mostly used for real characters in a software. Using brush, tools, with a push, pull and pinch through a pointer, but here the art is done manually by the little hands of Aradhya. Let us see how she has prepared this model.
Hi everybody, myself Aradhya Prabhakar. I'm studying in 3rd standard C section Chitrakoota School. The peacock, our national bird, is the icon of beauty, grace and pride of India. I will be always mesmerized with its colorful feathers. I thought of creating this beauty with clay modeling. Clay is one medium that promotes our imagination, self-confidence and, of course, creativity. Art is not what you see, but what you make others see. Thank you.
That's a beautiful model, Aradhya. Well, coming to the next art, that's done by Pratik of 2nd standard. The moment I look at this art, I must definitely say bright, colorful, reminds me of the springtime. Let us see how Pratik has actually created this model. The principal techniques of sculpture are modeling, casting, carving, constructing and assembling. That is exactly what Pratik has done, and he has used all the techniques of a sculpture in this model. Let us see how he has actually done it. The next picture here is of Bhavika of 3rd standard. Here she has actually used a combination of two methods. One is clay modeling and the other one is painting. Let us see how beautifully she has made this. A beautiful illustration created by Bhavika using the fusion of two art forms. One is shading and the other is clay modeling. Let us see how she has made this.
I am Bhavika from 3rd standard B section. Today I did a clay model with painting. I love to make nameplate because it has my name. I love clay because it is of different colors. So we can make different shapes. Thank you.
Well, all the 4 models were beautiful. Now that we have finished this gallery, shall we move on to the lobby to check other forms of arts? Please follow me. Yes, if you remember, we have now finished about Madhubani art, about mandala art and about clay modeling and painting. So let us get into the gallery 4 and see what is in store for us. Follow me, everybody. Wow, I must say I am in a professional art gallery now. Well, we have 4 different art done by our children. Before we go in detail about each art, let us see what are the different forms of arts we can come across in this gallery. Let's see. This particular gallery mainly presents you 4 types of arts. So let me give you a little information about each type of art. The first type of art here I would like to talk about is art by Jamini Roy. Jamini Roy is an Indian painter who is known for his significant modern Indian art. His unique style of painting, known as the flat technique, with large bold brush strokes with vibrant vegetable colors and pigments. The second form of art which you can see in this gallery is the Kathakali. The moment we hear Kathakali, we can straight go to the Kerala state. So the brilliant bold colored art which mainly focuses on the facial expressions with the use of bright and beautiful colors. The third form of art which you can see in this particular gallery is the mural painting. Mural is any piece of art which is painted directly on a wall or any permanent surface. And the last but not the least form of art is the portrait form. Portrait painting is a genre in painting where the intent is to represent usually the face of a subject. Now let us see how these complicated and intricate works have been used beautifully by our children to create masterpieces, I must say. Let's get into the gallery now. So if I have to talk about the first picture done by Varun, well, that typically looks like a Jamini Roy's art. So let us see in detail how Varun has created this beautiful masterpiece. Let us see it. This art is done by Varun of 10th standard, and I must say he is much inspired by the great artist Jamini Roy, who is an Indian painter known for his significant modern Indian art with almost 20,000 paintings. The color combination also explains this boy's obsession with the style of art. Especially the white mark in the painting is a respect and credit given to the great artist Jamini Roy. So let us see how he has created this beautiful painting.
My name is Varun and I am from 10th standard from Chitrakoota School. I have done the painting of Dancing Gopi of Jamini Roy, the artist. I took this because it was a simple drawing, but then yet it was very contrasting and very colorful. I thought it would be a good chance to try this. Uh, so I took this painting. Thank you.
A spectacular one, I must say, Varun. So let's get into the next art piece done by Amulya M of 9th standard. Well, it's the Kathakali art. Let us see how she has made this one. The brilliant bold colored art which mainly focuses on the facial expression. Amulya has beautifully shaded through each and every details. Looks like a perfect face mask of a classical dance form, Kathakali. Let us see how she has made this beautiful art.
Good morning all, this is Amulya here from class 9. Today I'll be drawing a folk art of Kerala which gives more prominence to the crown and the eyes and which contains more detailing and pattern work in it. It is the Kathakali dancer face art and which is the famous folk dance of Kerala also. Thank you.
The next art which you are going to see is of Jia of 8th standard. Jia has actually done a mural art. Let us see the details of this art, how she has done it. Look at this art. Looks like she's passionate and knows a lot about the Queen. How beautifully she has depicted the mural art with beautiful color combination, which takes us back to the ancient times. Let us see how she has made this.
Hello everyone, I am Jia Tukar of class 8th standard A section and I am going to make Rajasthani folk art called miniature art.
The next art is a portrait done by Satvir. Well, I must say the eyes speaks a lot. So let us see what actually has Satvir made in this. Let's have a look at it. This portrait is expressive, I must say. Satvir of 7th standard has added shadows and smudged them to make the sketch look professional. And also he has added extra details, especially to the eyes. gallery indeed seemed to be a professional one. Let's go to the lobby and see what are the other different forms of art we will have a look at. Let's go. Well, by now it's just halfway and I know so many things about so many different forms of arts. Now let's get into gallery 5 and see what are the other different forms of arts we can come across. Let's get in now. Wow, they are so beautiful, I must say. Well, this particular art gallery has 5 different types of art done by our children. So before we get into one by one, let us see what are the different forms of arts are present here. Let's look at the information. Well, this particular gallery has, a mixture of many different types of art forms, including origami, silhouette, and you have many shading techniques, etc., etc. Well, if I have to talk about origami, many of us have done many origami boards, flowers, etc., etc. Origami is actually a Japanese art of folding paper and then making beautiful forms. Although this art is not confined, it's not only confined to Japanese culture, it's seen all over the world, but it has been said that it mainly originated in Japan. And we also have a silhouette type of painting wherein the subject is usually drawn in black color with the background being lighter. It gives a completely different effect to the painting. And our children have also played around with the shading technique very beautifully, and they have created beautiful forms of arts. Let's get into the gallery and see one by one how they have done them. Well, if you actually look at the gallery, we have 2 children with the same name, Tanvi P. Well, it's not the same child. They are different children. So let us see one by one what they have done. The first picture here, that is the art done by Tanvi P. I must say, our young children love Ganesha a lot. Tanvi P of standard has beautifully created this Ganesha face using shading technique. I'm very eager to know how she has actually done this. Let us have a look at it quickly. Shading is a way of showing the gradation of lightness and darkness. In a picture, there are many shading techniques. One of the techniques is used here.
Hi, I'm Tanvi P, studying in Chitrakoota class 3C. Today I'm going to draw Lord Ganesha's face. I have been coloring Lord Ganesha's drawing till last year. This year I wanted to draw and color it too. Sketching involves symmetry, face features, jewelry and many more details. For coloring these, I need to use different shades of color pencils and shading technique which I love to do. So let me begin my drawing.
That's a beautiful face of Ganesha, Tanvi, I must say. The next picture here is of a parrot which is brightly colored, and this is done by Jeet of 2nd standard. Let us see how Jeet has actually made this piece of art. The color combination chosen by Jeet makes the picture eye-catchy. Here, both cool colors and warm colors are used in the drawing.
Good morning all of you. Hi, my name is Chitrakoota Patel, 2nd standard A section from Chitrakoota School. Today I am going to draw a colorful parrot. I love to draw different kinds of birds and color it. Thank you. Okay. Take care, stay safe. Bye.
The next picture is that of Tanvi P. This is a silhouette form of painting that looks spectacular, I must say. So let us see how she has made this art. In the color theory, a tint is a mixture of color with white, which reduces the darkness. White shade is a mixture with black, which increases the darkness. Both the processes have a beautiful effect, resulting the color known as mixture's relative saturation. Well, that's a lot of technical words. How these tiny hands have created a blend of all these colors to show a beautiful art. Let us see. Our country is known for many mythological characters, and Abhiram of 2nd standard has created one mythological character in the form of art. Let us see how Abhiram has made this piece of art. Hindu mythological stories are narratives found in Hindu texts, Vedic literatures, epics like Mahabharata and Ramayana, to name few. This picture done by Abhiram depicts one such art.
Hello everyone, I am Abhiram S. Nivatti of class 2A. I have chosen the topic drawing because I love to draw. Drawing relaxes my mind. I have chosen to draw Lord Hanuman because of the telecast of Ramayana on my television and of my reading habit of Ramayana from Amar Chitrakoota. Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varanane. Thank you.
The next art is by Dhruti K of a standard, wherein she has used the art form of origami to create this beautiful colorful flower. So let us see how she has made this origami flower. Origami is an ancient art form that is believed to have been around for nearly 2000 years, derived from the Japanese tradition of paper folding. Though they were not the first to experiment with the culture of paper folding, they were the first to try this technique as a style of art.
I'm Dhruti from 1st standard A section BB18. Lotus flower is our national flower of India. I am doing lotus in the origami paper.
Wow, I'm sure these tiny hands have created beautiful masterpieces. Now let's go to the lobby and see what's in store for in the other gallery. Well, we have few more art forms and the art done by our children. So let's enter the 6th gallery, which has few more different forms of art which we have not seen in any of these galleries. So let's get into gallery 6. Wow! Well, I must say, I have no words. Look at each and every art here. They look so different from the ones which we saw till the first. Okay, I know you all are very eager to know about each and every form of the art done by our children. So before that, let me just introduce you what are the different forms of art found in this particular gallery. So this gallery mainly has the art such as the Warli, Zentangle, Gond and Pattachitra art. Warli art is actually, if I have to talk about it, it is a style of tribal art mostly created by the tribal people of Maharashtra. They used to paint all these different structures, the one which you see on the extreme left. They used to use the rice flour, the maida flour, and they used to use the stick and draw it on a contrasting background which is either dark red or brown, to give the tribal activity, whatever activities they used to perform. The second type is the Zentangle. Now this is a very, I must say a modern name. Zentangle, it's very easy to learn, and one very uniqueness of this particular art is, I have heard they don't use any eraser. So whatever is your creativity, however the mind flows, so the drawing, whatever you draw, that is what is followed in Zentangle. Talking about the Gond art. Gond art is actually done by the Gond tribes of the Madhya Pradesh. Gond art mainly represents the jungle art form with many animals, trees, birds, and also the gods of the Gond tribe. And not to forget the Pattachitra art. Pattachitra art will originate from, it has been originating from the Odisha state, and Pattachitra art is actually mainly has again the animal forms, the god form, and the all the natural objects, I must say. And usually this Pattachitra is done to as a souvenir for the pilgrims who visit Jagannath Puri. So many kinds of folk arts we have in our country, and I'm very actually I feel very proud to say that our country has so many folk arts which are now reaching to every corner of the world. Now let's not wait, let's see how our children have made different forms in these arts. Let's go back to the gallery now. Yes, talking about the first art by Sinchana P of 6th standard. She has used, actually she has made a Warli art. Nothing much style there, she has used just pencil. Let us see how she has made this art. Warli is the vivid expression of daily and social events of the Warli tribe of Maharashtra, used by them to embellish the walls of the village houses. This was the only means of transmitting folklore of a popular, popular form of art which is not acquainted with the written word. That's how even Sinchana has described her piece of art.
Hi, my name is Sinchana Pihalakatti. I am from class 6A, Chitrakoota School. I have chosen Warli art. This Warli art is a tribal art mostly created by the tribal people from North Sahyadri range in Maharashtra. This Warli art is centered on the concept of the mother nature and the elements of nature. This Warli art is drawn using a set of basic geometric shapes like squares, circles, triangles. This Warli art is drawn white on mud walls. Now, why I choose this art is it shows fairly simple lives depending on nature for food, worshipping nature, everyday living. This art was taught in my art class too.
The next art here is done by Amogha of 4th standard. He has also done the Warli art, but he has added some vibrant colors to it. Let us see how he has done this art. Warli art, one of the folk art from the state of Maharashtra, people drew from ancient time on the walls of temples and outer walls of their houses. This is what is depicted in this art also. We have another Ganesha here made by Riya of 6th standard. Well, the Ganesha here is in the Zentangle form of art. Let us see how she has made this. Zentangle is a self-help art therapy practiced to enhance relaxation and focus. Zentangle is used by many artists and craftists as a way to create structural designs through drawing various patterns. Riya has given a wonderful shape through her colorful pen and imagination.
Good morning everyone. My name is Riya Patil AD from 6th B of Chitrakoota School. My topic for our competition is mandala. You all may be wondering what is a mandala? A mandala in Sanskrit means that a circle that holds the symbols of Hindu and Buddhism cultures. I choose mandala because it's not just a time pass. It also reduces pain and stress. It promotes sleep and erases depression. Thank you.
The next art here we have is by Niharika of 5th standard. She has used the Zentangle form of art to create an owl. So let us see how she has done this. Niharika has used Zentangle method to create beautiful image. We can observe her increased focus, creativity, self-confidence and an increased sense of well-being while doing this work.
Hello, my name is Niharika and I am from 5th standard B section. I study in Chitrakoota School and I am going to talk about Zentangle art. Zentangle is an American method for drawing. It promotes concentration and creativity. It was invented by a monk named Rick Robert and an artist named Maria Thomas. Zentangle art is a combination of meditation and art. This art involves different patterns called tangles. It is a way to relax and have fun with beautiful images. And I like to do Zentangle art because I like to express my creativity and think outside the box and make beautiful drawings. Thank you.
The next art we have here is of Chinmay Yatish of 5th standard. He too has created an owl using the Zentangle art. Let us see how Chinmay's owl is different from Niharika's. Chinmay has created tangles with combination of dots, lines, simple curves, S-curves and orbs. These simple shapes are the elemental strokes in all the Zentangle art.
Hi, I'm Chinmayanti studying 5th standard A section in Chitrakoota School. I have chosen Zentangle art. It is an easy, relaxing and fun way to create beautiful images by drawing structured patterns. It is a combination of dots, lines, simple curves, and desk curves and arcs. I have chosen an owl as my Zentangle art. Let's enjoy the Zentangle art.
The next art which we are going to have a look is a Gond art by Diya Bopaya. Now the color combination looks beautiful to me. So let us see the details of this particular art. Diya of 9th standard has created a Gond art. The Gond art designs are based on the rituals and traditions practiced by the community. Nature is also a dominant theme as Gond inhabitants forests for centuries. She has used tactfully the nature in her artwork.
Hi, I'm Diya Bopaya from class 9 and I did Gond art for this year's art competition. So Gond art is a kind of art where they show the interaction between plants and animals in nature. Gond art is mostly done by a tribe called Gonds that is found all over India, but they mostly settled in Madhya Pradesh. So basically it is a Madhya Pradeshan art. So this art shows us the interaction between plants and animals and the beauty of nature. This art is done by lines, dots to show every minute detail. I chose this art because it's very bright, colorful and helps us all know the beauty of nature and how important it is for all of us. Gond art is very famous among popular painters all over India and is done by many people. Thank you.
The next art here, we are having a look at Vibhaji Shastri's art. She has mainly used the Pattachitra form of art. Let us have a look at it. Vibha of 7th standard has depicted the peacock in the form of Pattachitra art. Pattachitra art form is known for its intricate details which has originated in the Odisha region.
I am Vibha from class 7A of Chitrakoota School. I am going to be doing a Madhubani and Pattachitra fusion art. Madhubani is an art form practiced in Mithila region of India. It uses geometric shapes and is colored with natural dyes. Pattachitra is an art form practiced in Odisha. It uses mythological characters and animals. The fusion of these make a very nice and eye-catching design. These can be done on any wall, paper, cloth, etc. I am going to be doing this inside my art book.
I must say, this gallery is a unique one. Well, now that we are done with all the arts of this particular gallery, let's get into the lobby. Well, every beginning is having an end and every end is a new beginning. Certainly, most of us would have got inspired by all these beautiful arts. Maybe we might also try to create one beautiful art. Why not? Well, I am doing it as soon as I go home now. Well, you all have seen many art forms done by our children, and I also would like to know what our chief guest is actually would like to say about the art done by our children. So I would like to hear a few words from the chief guest, Dr. M.S. Murthy sir. Let us hear from him. Well, I must say that this gallery is a unique one. Now that we have finished all the arts in this particular gallery, let's go to the lobby now. Well, every beginning has an end and every end has a beginning. What do you say? We have seen all the arts done by our children, and certainly most of us might be inspired by all these arts and create a small piece of art. What do you say? Well, definitely I am going to. So along with us, our chief guest has also seen all these beautiful arts. So let us see what our chief guest, Dr. M.S. Murthy sir, has to say about the art exhibition. Let us hear to him.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಆತ್ಮೀಯರಾದಂಥ ಚೈತನ್ಯ ಅವರು ತಮ್ಮ ಮಹತ್ವಾಕಾಂಕ್ಷೆಯ ಚಿತ್ರಕೂಟ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಅನೇಕ ಸಾಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಕ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳನ್ನು ಆಯೋಜಿಸ್ತಿರೋದು ನನಗಂತೂ ಸಂತೋಷ ತಂದಿದೆ. ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಒಬ್ಬ ಕಲಾವಿದನಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಈ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಚಿತ್ರಗಳನ್ನು ನಾನು ಗಮನಿಸಿದೆ. ಆ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಚಿತ್ರಗಳು ಒಂದು ರೀತಿ ಅವರ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನ ಬಿಂಬಗಳಾಗಿ ನಮಗೆ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅವರ ಪರಿಸರ ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ತೋರಿಸಿದೆಯೋ ಮತ್ತು ಅವರ ಒಳ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿದ್ದಾರೋ ಅದೆಲ್ಲವನ್ನೂ ಕೂಡ ತುಂಬ ಪ್ರಾಮಾಣಿಕವಾಗಿ ಚಿತ್ರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ಪುಟ್ಟ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಮಾಡಿರುವಂಥ ಚಿತ್ರಗಳು ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಇಷ್ಟವಾಗಿರುವಂಥ ಚಿತ್ರಗಳು. ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಚಿತ್ರಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನನಗೆ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ವ್ಯಾಮೋಹಿಯಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಮಾತಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಆದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಯ ಸಮಯದ ಮಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು 4 ಮಾತನ್ನು ಹೇಳೋದಾದರೆ, ಪೋಷಕರಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಗಮನದಲ್ಲಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾನು ಮಾತಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಪೋಷಕರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ವಿನಂತಿ ಮಾಡೋದಂದರೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನು ಚಿತ್ರಕೂಟ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಸಾಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಕ ಆಸಕ್ತಿ ಇರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಬೆಳೆಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ. ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಒಂದು ಆಯ್ಕೆ. ಮಕ್ಕಳ ದೃಶ್ಯ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆಯನ್ನು ಮತ್ತು ಅವರ ಸಾಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಕ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆಯನ್ನು, ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆಯನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸುವಲ್ಲಿ ಚೈತನ್ಯ ಅವರು ತುಂಬ ಅನೇಕ ಆಕಾಂಕ್ಷೆಗಳನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಹಕಾರ ತುಂಬ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಭಾವಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಕಲಾವಿದನಾಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಚಿತ್ರಗಳನ್ನು ನೀವು ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಸಂಗ್ರಹಿಸಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ 1 ವರ್ಷ 8 ತಿಂಗಳು ಅವಧಿಯ ಮಗು ದೃಶ್ಯ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆಯನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುವಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರುತ್ತವೆ. ಅಂಥ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಚಿತ್ರಗಳನ್ನು ಅಂಥ ಪೋಷಕರು ಗಮನಿಸಿದಲ್ಲಿ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಆ ಚಿತ್ರಗಳು ಹೇಗಿದ್ದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಸಂಗ್ರಹ ಮಾಡಿಡಿ. ಬಹುಶಃ ಆ ಚಿತ್ರಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಹಿಂದೆ ನೀವು ದಿನಾಂಕವನ್ನು ನಮೂದಿಸಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಯಾವ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಚಿತ್ರಗಳನ್ನು ರಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಮತ್ತು ಆ ಚಿತ್ರಗಳ ಹೋಗ ಅಥವಾ ಅದರ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆ ಹೇಗಾಗಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ನೀವಿಬ್ಬರು ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಗಳು ಇಬ್ಬರೂ ಕೂತು ಅದನ್ನು ನೋಡಬೇಕು. ಮತ್ತು ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಇಲ್ಲದಿರುವ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಚಿತ್ರಗಳನ್ನು ಗಮನಿಸಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಉತ್ಪ್ರೇಕ್ಷೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಹೊಗಳೋದಾಗಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೀಗೆಳೆಯೋದಾಗಲಿ ಎರಡೂ ಮಾಡದೆ ಯಥಾವತ್ತು ಚಿತ್ರಗಳನ್ನು ಸಂಗ್ರಹ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನು ನೀವು ಗಮನಿಸಿ. ಯಾಕೆ ಈ ಮಾತನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಅದು ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನ ಚಿತ್ರಗಳು. ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಮನಸ್ಸನ್ನು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕೆ ಇರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಪರಿಭಾಷೆ ಅದು. ಅದು ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಖಾಸಗಿ ಡೈರಿ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಖಾಸಗಿ ಡೈರಿಯ ಆ ಪುಟಗಳನ್ನು ನೀವು ಸಂಗ್ರಹಿಸಿಟ್ರೆ, ಹೆಣ್ಮಗಳಾದರೆ ಆ ಹೆಣ್ಮಗುವನ್ನು ಮದುವೆ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡುವಾಗ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಒಡವೆ, ವಜ್ರ, ವೈಡೂರ್ಯಗಳನ್ನು ಕೊಡುವ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಈ ಪುಸ್ತಕಗಳನ್ನು ನೀವು ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು. ಆ ಚಿತ್ರಗಳು ಆ ತಲೆಮಾರನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾಗುವಂಥ ಅನೇಕ ದೃಶ್ಯ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆಯನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಸಂಗ್ರಹವಾಗಿ ಅಮೂಲ್ಯ ಗ್ರಂಥವಾಗಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ನೀವು ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದಾದಂಥ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಬಹುಮಾನ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಭಾವಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಮಕ್ಕಳ ದೃಶ್ಯ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆಯನ್ನು ಗಂಭೀರವಾಗಿ ಪರಿಗಣಿಸಿ ಆ ಮೂಲಕ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನು ಅರಿಯುವಂಥ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ಮುಂದಿನ ಈ ಸಮಾಜವನ್ನು ಸದೃಢವಾಗಿ ಮತ್ತು ಆರೋಗ್ಯಕರವಾಗಿ ಬೆಳೆಯುವುದಕ್ಕೆ ದೃಶ್ಯ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಭಾವಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಆ ನಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಚಿತ್ರಕೂಟ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದೆ. ಅದು ಮುಂದುವರಿಲಿ ಅಂತ ಆಶಿಸಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಶುಭ ಕೋರ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
Indeed, it was a creative, colorful event. Chitra would not have been possible without our chairman Chaitanya sir and Joyita ma'am's support, who provide them a wonderful platform for our children to present their talent. I would like to thank our chief guest, Dr. M.S. Murthy sir, for taking time in his busy schedule and sharing his thoughts. I'm sure our children would definitely get inspired by his artwork. I would also like to thank our visual support, that is Grand Mojo, who have beautifully created Visual Art Gallery. I would like to thank our art teachers who have been the backbone of our children in creating beautiful work of arts. Not to forget our children, without whom the CHITRA Art Gallery would not be possible at all. Our children have beautifully shared their thoughts in the form of art. I thank all the children from class 1 to class 10 for making this particular event a beautiful one. I wholeheartedly thank all the teachers, children and the viewers who have had, I'm sure you have had an exciting journey in watching the art gallery Chitra. Have an artistic, colorful day. Thank you.